There's concern in the Bronx tonight over the city's plans to house asylum seekers.
All right, City Hall started to put up tents in a parking lot at Orchard Beach and will open up the relief center to hundreds of migrants arriving in New York from Texas.
Yeah, Linda Schmidt is joining us live now from City Island tonight with more on what neighbors have to say about the plans. Linda?
Yeah, hi there, Stephen, Lori, and some of them are not happy about it at all. In fact, there was a meeting here tonight here on City Island, and many of the folks here, they are telling us tonight, they're like, look, this is not a case of not in my backyard. Instead, what they say is they want to be able to help the migrants, but the location out here, they say, is not appropriate.
You guys work for us.
Correct the window.
Put something in our community, you need permission from us. Thank you.
Some residents of City Island in the Bronx expressing their anger to a city official over massive tents being built in the parking lot at nearby Orchard Beach. The tents will house about 1,000 migrants. They will be screened, tested for COVID, and provided with health care and legal assistance. Emergency Management Commissioner Zach Iskell taking a lot of heat from residents at a meeting tonight.
They're getting the finest medical care providers. New York City residents aren't getting the finest medical care.
Other residents are concerned about safety and want specifics about the city's security plans. Once completed, the tents will look like this. Single adult migrants will be housed in the climate-controlled tents for up to 4 days.
We will do everything we can to ensure your security, as well as the people who we are caring for who are coming to New York seeking asylum.
We didn't get any answers on security. None. All we got was it's above his pay grade. Send somebody who can give us answers.
I know we're a sanctuary city, but we can't sustain all of this. It's a little bit much.
Still others are concerned that Orchard Beach is too remote of a location, without subway access, limited bus service for migrants, and it is also in a flood zone.
These people deserve to be treated properly, and that putting them at Orchard Beach in an isolated place that gets flooded is not a good place to do it.
And by the way, the official who was at this meeting tonight, and believe you me, he took a beating from some of these residents here tonight. He did say, and he is the commissioner of the city's Department of Emergency Management, he did say the National Guard is being brought in to help out with security.
Did you hear that? Shalom, shalom, Yahshua. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rahakadash, which in the Paleo-Hebrew tongues, create names of the Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to sister brothers, labor is true. And shalom to the brothers and sisters listening and studying, show themselves approved. Shalom. Now, did you see that, Yahshua? You know what that means? Esau's moving full head of steam with his plan, which is what? He has to get those devices in people's bodies. And I see now what the game plan is with Esau. He's going to use the northern tribe as an experiment. They're going first. And all this thing they're doing with these migrants, which are all Jakes, you know, northern tribe Jakes, moved from Venezuela, Mexico, Puerto Rico, and all the sorts. They're going to use them as guinea pigs for the new universal basic income and these camps they got set up. That was a camp set up, you know. So that's what he about to do, man. You got to do experiment. You got to make sure everything is set up in its proper place. Everything is hooked up, ready to go. And what they're doing is they're experimenting, man. And then like this is gonna create a bunch of pushback because you know Esau don't like Jake moving in this neighborhood. They don't like they get mad when North Track over here legally. So they come over here illegally. Oh, you know Esau got a problem with that. Then they moving right in the neighborhoods, you know, setting up camps, and it's gonna create a lot of problems, a lot of issues. Like Babylon the Great really can't handle that, and really that's all orchestrated, manufactured chaos to create the instability to get rid of the old system so they can implement a new system. They have to get the MOTB system off the ground, and they got to move quick. Because Esau behind the clock. He's running behind. So he has to speed things up And this is something that's going to help them speed it up. And they're moving migrants from, they're shipping them from the border all the way up to New York. That's why New York is called a national emergency. They're moving them to Washington, D.C., and they're moving them to Chicago. You know, and like I said, and this is like a Trojan horse type of thing. Because, like, you can sneak in some sleeper agents, you know, some MS-13 gang members, you know, to ramp up the crime real quick, man. It's like if you ever watched that first Purge movie, it's like that. Esau setting it up like that. And it's going to create more crime. It's going to create more needs for more stuff, more public outcry, and they're going to bring the chaos, man. This is all manufactured chaos. You know? Which, let's go to that word. I looked that word up, and it really shows something interesting. Check this out. When you look up the definition of manufacture, it says to make into a product suitable for use. To make from raw materials by hand or by machinery. And then check out B. To produce according to an organized plan and with division of labor. So this is a plan, this is a plot by Esau to disrupt the current system to bring in a new system. Because this is going to create all kinds. You got to think too, with them shipping migrants to Chicago, they about to go into a whole new law system coming the 1st of January, where a lot of crime is going to be legal. What you think the migrants going to do? Look, they're going to offer them, we'll give you, you know, some food. You have shelter, water, things like that. And then what happens when Esau pull that back? You know, then they got to go out and get it how they can get it. They got to go to, you know, the neighbors, the people that's there, the migrants. They ain't got nothing to lose. I'm going to go run up in this house and take what I need. Then that's going to get them, oh, we need a national emergency. The migrants running rampant. Then they bring in the National Guard. Then the National Guard start doing what? Start locking people down. Oh, it's what's they call a curfew. You got to be in your house at this time. Don't be out at this time. You can't go here. And they're gonna be gunning Jake down. They gonna gun Jake down. This is a good, elaborate plot by Esau right here to create the instability to get that MOTB system off the ground. I said we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. I knew Esau was behind the clock. I knew Esau had to make a major move coming soon because they're not doing good outside of here. They're not having real good, you know, plans. They're foreign affairs. They bear is eating them up. And like Yahweh Shah, the church getting active, they got to speed up. So I knew they was going to make a major move. And now, lo and behold, here they making it. And this is right before midterms. This is right before that new law going into effect in Chicago. So they're setting the stage for the disruption and the manufactured chaos so they can bring in the MOTB system and make it, you know, come to life, man. Bring life to the image of the beast. They got to do that. They running behind the clock majorly. And look how they do it. They always experiment on Jake, man. You know, we already here kind of established, got jobs, we been here. So what they do is go get some, I know they always like to take advantage of people from another place. They always want to displace somebody. You notice that, Yasharala, how they did as we first got here? So they gonna go get some migrants, you know, from Venezuela, Mexico, Puerto Rico, wherever they from. Go get some migrants, displace them somewhere, and then, like, you know, set them up and abuse them. And then use them to create the chaos. They're gonna use Jake. So they point the finger, see them dang Mexicans, them goddamn Mexicans doing this, doing that. And what they're gonna do for all these little Edomites, you know, I pay taxes, and this don't make no sense. The Constitution says, and kick them out, and it's gonna create a bunch of it's uproars of people gonna be going. You see it already starting. They little council. They got Jacob there talking about you gotta ask us for permission. I'm looking like nigga. They ain't never gotta ask permission. They do what they want to do. When they gotta ask for your permission. Yes, see, Jake think the system works for him. The system ain't never worked for you. The system is against you. And they gonna do what they want to do, and they doing it. You know, the chick was like, we asked what security measures. He's like, I don't have this above my pay grade. Ain't no security for you. They're bringing them in to mess you up. to come run up in your house. That's why they're bringing them there. That's it. And they're getting them here by promising them health care, certain little things, and that's just a setup. And then they're gonna take it away. Which, let's go back to that. I want to show you something, man. Everybody talk about, oh, it's a conspiracy theory.
Send somebody who can give us answers.
I know we're saying.
Oh, right there. Look at that. What does that look like, Yasharala? What does that look like? So I don't want to hear that people talking about, oh, no, they ain't doing that. They ain't gonna set no camp. They not about, man, they setting it up. It's right. They already got them set up. And they setting up more. You know, because in a minute, American citizens going to go in them places if you don't comply with the new system that's about to be implemented. They might say, oh, you a public health threat because you didn't go, you know, do that one situation. You didn't go get that, so you're a public health threat. You get everybody sick, so you got to report to this camp right here that look like that. You got to report there. And we're going to hold you indefinitely until you comply, you know, with that mandate. Like I said, things about to get mandated. Don't be surprised you see that word get tossed around a lot, man. Mandates. So check it out. We're going to go to the scriptures now, but this thing, man, it's getting me excited, y'all. After all, it's definitely turning up. It's juicing up. Like, it's going down. Ain't no ifs and buts about it. They talking about it, putting it in your face. The people ain't happy about it. They all at town hall letting dude know, yo, build that in my backyard. They're like, we building in your backyard, and you gonna deal with it. And look, you hear the old girl say they put in a flood zone, so that lets them know. That lets me know, like, say the experiment don't go according to plan. They'll just unleash some levees and flood the place and destroy all those jakes. Like, a lot of jakes about to be destroyed in these coming months, man. This about to be a cold winter for Jake. You know, us here and the Northern Tribe, everybody, man, like Esau about to come with a diabolical plan. And you can see it just bubbling up. They done built that sucker in a flood zone. So if it don't go according to plan, they'll just flood it out and rinse and repeat or start over. Then look, this is a plot to get what? They said they called a national emergency in New York. They're bringing in the National Guard to deal with this. There's going to be military troops all in New York. Tell me, I got to watch the migrants. Matter of fact, where's your ID at? Oh, you ain't got no identification? We about to put you in this holding place and snatch you up. That's about to happen, man. Military troops. Oh, and then look at this, y'all. With this going on, they can say, Russia did this, Russia did that. We got to do a lockdown, climate lockdown. We got to do this, you know. Then they got the troops already in place to do it, enforce it. Man, it's going down. It's getting real. Prophecy coming alive. I'm loving it. It's getting me excited because I'm ready to go home. I'm ready for this thing to pop off. I'm tired of the suspense. I'm like, let's go. Let's get it over with. And it's happening. Because that right there is a camp. Look at it, bed. You might as well, that look like a prison. You know? And Jake is going in that. Northern Tribe Jake. They're going first. They're going to experiment on them first and see how that go. And if it go according to plan, they're going to try to bring us that's already living here, the Jake U.S. citizens, they're going to put us in there if we don't comply with the new mandates that's about to come out. Because they're about to come with some new BS. It's going to be some new BS that come out. If you don't comply with it, or they're going to say, like for us in this truth, they're going to say, we domestic terrorists. And they'll throw us in there. You know, people about to go off in them camps. So let's get to the scriptures. Because it is going down, y'all, Sharala. I had to show that real quick. That this is what they're doing. And I feel like it's not getting the media that it should. This is a major thing that they doing. And it's kind of like I seen a little bit, but they not really talking about it. They too much talking about BS. So check it out. This Proverbs 14:31. He that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker, but he that honoreth him have mercy on the poor. Esau don't have no mercy on the poor. Esau only oppresses all day long. Oppression. Like your average Babylonian citizens going through oppression, man. These rich dudes done sucked up all the money, and now they're like cashing out and running to their bunkers, and American people got to deal with this inflation. The whole economy is collapsing. And they ain't had to collapse, man. If they just spread the money out, all these billionaires would have unleashed some billions. Their system still be up and running, but the Lord is ready to close the curtains on Babylon the Great. So he's making these devils increase their greed to where they're oppressing everybody. You know, like, you already know them Northern Tribe Jakes, the migrants that's going to be in them camps going to be oppressed. You know, and what to say, him that oppresses the poor reproach of his maker. Man, that's Esau thumbing his nose at Yahweh Shai, you know, in his pride. Like, he feel like, I've always done this. I've always enslaved these people, had my way with these people. I've always made money off these people, so who gonna stop me now? I'm gonna just double down on my wicked enterprise and capitalize like I always do. But see, now this devil about to get, he about to get a rude awakening. Yahweh Shah is about to wake up those sleeper agents, and when they wake up, it's gonna throw a monkey wrench in his plan. That's why his plan is not gonna go smoothly. He gonna start it up, and then things are gonna happen. It's gonna go out of Esau control, because Yahweh Shah show him like, I'm in control. You know, he plaguing Egypt right now. Babylon's the modern day Egypt, and then Esau gonna have to just throw everything he got out there. And when I look at it, Esau showing that he don't want to let Yasharallah go. He's looking to deal more cunning, more deceitfully. You see how he willed them in? You'll get health care, you'll have food, water, shelter. Just come on over here. You know, they about to get experimented on. That's what's about to happen. So is there anything else I want to break up out that precept? It says, he that honoreth have mercy on the poor. The only people gonna have mercy on the poor is hopefully like the ones that have a righteous heart of Yasharallah. Once we're in our kingdom, man, we're gonna deal righteously with our own. You know, we ain't gonna be no poor Israelite in the kingdom of heaven. It's not gonna be. Because we know how to spread. We know things gotta spread out. You gotta circulate. Esau don't know that. Esau greedy. Esau hoard all the money and he don't let nothing trickle down. And that's why his whole system is breaking. That's why he got to go into a CBDC, a digital currency, because he destroyed his fiat dollar. He destroyed it, his own self. Yahweh Shah took away their wisdom. They destroyed it. So I'm going to keep it moving. Let's go to Psalms 28:3. And it reads, draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts. We just seen that, man. They talking peace. They speaking peacefully to the migrants. Like, come over here. I'll take care of you. You get good medical care. You know, you have food, water, a place to sleep, shelter. I'm gonna do you good. You ain't gotta worry about this. Come on over here. I got you. And then like the next step is gonna be, you know, if you really want the good benefits and you want the good stuff, I got some apartments over here you can stay in, you and your family, but I need you to put this device in your body. You put the device in your body, like a deal, then I give you this. Then you can go to the big time. And that's how they're gonna do, man, because it's not for free, man. Esau just using that cunning and that deceit, you know, putting people in guile. You know, he's just using that to finesse them, man. Esau like to finesse people. You know, so he's speaking peacefully to the neighbors, to the northern tribe, to all the tribes really, and it's mischief in his heart, man. Esau's plan is to put a device in your body. That's his ultimate goal right now. He has to hurry up and do that in order to capitalize you being a perpetual slave to him. He has to do that. He's trying to offset the marriage. He's trying to offset who Yahweh Shah can save. Because once you got the device in your body, the penalty for that is that you're going to get the wrath of Yahweh Shah. You know, you no longer qualify for salvation once you accept that device. And then like people like, what's that? iOS trying to make it like, oh, they're going to force you to do it. No, they're not. No, they're not. They ain't going to do it like that. But how they going to do it, it's not going to be like they ain't going to hold you down, put it in you. They're just going to take away things you need to survive. And they're going, because Esau needs your consent. He needs you to bow down. He wants you to do it willingly. Give consent to him. So he's going to take away, you know, your shelter, your food, your water, and then he's going to have it. And he wants you to bow down to him in order to get those things. That's how it's going to do. He ain't going to hold you down and force it in you. No, it's not going down like that. This devil going, he wants your willful consent to be a slave is what Esau wants. And he's creating a scenario to get it like that. You know, they're about to crash the dollar. They're about to create a whole scenario, put people in a bad way, oppress the poor, what they're about to do. And then they got all the materials you're going to need. And he's like, I'll give it to you, but you got to do something for me. You got to get this in you. I have to be able to put you in a biometric system. I have to be able to tag you. I need to know where you at. This devil wants more control is what he wants. And he wants you to give over your rights to get that more control. So you can have more control. He wants you to get your rights up. He gonna try to put the scenario where he forced you to get your rights up. And see, people that's not in this truth, have not been versed with what's going on, they're going to do it because they're in the gross darkness. They don't know no better. They're already in the trap. And they don't know, they don't see the outlet. They don't know about Yahweh Shah. They don't know about Yahweh coming. So they look at that, that's their only option. They don't know about the second option, which is to resist this devil and wait on Yahweh Shah to provide for us and make a way for us out. See, we know about that option. The 2/3 Jake doesn't. Therefore, he's going to take the deal. Esau's presenting the deal, and he's making it real juicy and enticing, and the majority of Jakes are going to take the deal. That's why you got to feel real good about being in the house of David, where we getting this truth, and we know the situation. That's why the Lord put on our spirit to do these lessons, man, to give Yasharal a warning that this is coming. So that way you can be prudent and you can avoid it when it comes. Like, okay, I knew they was going to do this. I knew you're going to set that up. I'm about to go this way. You know, we're not going to be running to the National Guard. Oh, I need help. I need help. My people need help, man. They're going to snatch you up. Yeah, we got 2 more bogeys. 2 more possibles in the house over there. Retrieve the bogeys and report back to camp. You know, that's how they're going to do it, man. We know, like, Esau's not for our best interest. Esau, like, we going to be looking to hide ourselves when all hell break loose. Just like that scripture say, man, prudent man sees the evil and hides itself. So we got to thank Yahweh Shah for giving us that prudence, because it's going down. They're about to make, this is going to be some major moves right here. Yahshua, major moves. And it's going to lead to this right here. Let's go to 2nd Esdras. Wait, before I go to 2nd Esdras, I break that down all the way. Let's go back to that. Yeah, I did. Yup. Perfectly. Let's go to 2nd Esdras. Keep it moving. Let's go to 2nd Esdras, because we just seen that too in the clip. You know, they was all in the meeting, town hall, and they was not liking the situation, what was going on. You know, I always get Jake to speak out for the people. You know, they had a Jake dude, he up there like, you work for us. You gotta ask our permission. He started like, yeah, probably my person like, no, I don't. You see, I'm setting it up. I gotta ask your permission to do nothing. You know, you a nigger. What you talking about? We always control you people. We do what we want to do, and you're gonna be happy about it. You know, and they all like, I don't care about your security. You know, and the people is they're gonna get angry. It's gonna lead to uproars, especially if they more setting up more and more of those camps. And then, like say, the migrants, they're not gonna stay in their camps. They gonna come out of there, especially when Esau reneged on the deal that he was gonna get him, or they decide they don't want to take the deal. They're gonna just go to the streets and start looting other people's houses for what everything they need, man. Especially like, and then you can do a Trojan effect with this. Like I talked to my Akadar Sahan before I did this lesson. They can sneak in them MS-13 gang members. You know, they just gonna start, you know how the MS-13 get down. They just get to destroying people. You know, so you're gonna see murders rise up. You know, you can sneak in all kinds of KGB agents, all kinds of things you can slip in, man. Just like I said, the first Purge movie, the first Purge. When the Purge wasn't getting the numbers that that dude liked, the Edomite that was in that organization, when he wasn't getting the numbers he wanted, he hired some mercenaries to go in there and to start yapping people up to get the numbers. And that's what Esau's doing right now in real life. He gonna slide in some little sleeper cells, and they're going to get those numbers up, because then he wants to get rid of the security. That way he can bring in more National Guard troops, more military troops, so they can start actively patrolling the neighborhoods and really, you know, being a tyrant over the people. That's what's about to go down. That's what's in the books, Yasharala. Like, you're going to see Humvees rolling down your street. They're going to be the bullhorn, stay in your house, or they're going to go off in your house. They suspect, you know, you a terrorist, you done did this and did that, man. This thing's about to go, it's about to go on hard. We see in the beginning stages, what they call it, the calm before the storm, because it's about to hit hard. So I'm about to bring this out. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 16. For there should be sedition among men and invading one another, and they should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. In a minute, the people, they getting pushed too much. In a minute, they're not going to care what that mayor got to say. They're not going to care what, you know, the governor got to say. I can see some people blowing those facilities up. And that's going to make what? The National Guard got to get more extreme. They got to get more, you know, more militarized. Because I can see people like, I'm taking it in my own hands. I told them not to build in my backyard. Let's go over there and make a pipe bomb and blow it up, Billy Bob. Woohoo. They're going to blow that thing up. And that's a federal facility. So the government can be like, okay, we got to take measures. The people are becoming combative. The people are becoming radical. You know, we gotta fight them back. And I can just see, like, it's going to be a civil war here in Babylon the Great. It's going to be the people versus the government. That's about to happen. You see it in little spaces already. They're going to take their arms up. The military going to take their arms up, and they just going to be fighting and battling over streets and territories and all sorts of the nature. This place is going to get turned to a war zone pretty soon. That is about to happen. And I can clearly see it. Clear as day. And you can see it. You see in the clip, they mad. Why are you building that in my community? They're going to build more in the communities. They don't care. They run that area. And the people going to be like, oh, okay, so you doing that? I'm going to get my things. It looks like I see Edomites going in there and mowing down Jake, the migrants. Like, they're in my country. This is my country. They're invading us. And they go in there and, you know, knock off the little migrants. They in there just trying to, you know, take the deal that Esau give, and they get laid out. Then Esau can use that to say, oh, I got to beef up security. I need more National Guard troops. I need more military troops. And I expect these people to be radical, so I need to go snatch them out their homes and throw them in a prison. That's all on the books, man. That's what's about to go down. And it's going to get real. It's going to really intensify, I say, next year. January 1st, when Chicago gets those new laws. You know, a lot of stuff is going to be legal. So it's going to be a lot of vandalism, a lot of chaos, and it's all manufactured by Esau because he has to get his MOTB system off the ground. And really, it's the Lord doing all of this. Yahweh Shah is creating a scenario for us to get our salvation. The hour of temptation is coming up. Like, Yahweh Shah is about to test every man, woman, and child on the face of the planet with that device. You know, he don't want to just hear you got faith. He don't want to just see, you know, hear you do that. He want to see, do you really got it? So I'm going to make this devil create the scenario to put the device in your face, and we're going to see if you're going to take it. You know, we already went through one scenario. Now about to come with a second scenario. Like I said, the dollar going to crash, so it's going to make it look real enticing. You know, people are like, I got to keep my house. I got to keep my job. I got to keep my car. Man, give me the deal. Here, I got to get it. They're going to tell you, I had to do what I had to do. I had to get it. And that's how Esau going to do the scenario. He's just going to, they're going to do blackouts. There's going to be water outages. And then to combat that, his solution going to be, take this device. Take this grain of rice. Let me put it off in you. Put you in the system. And then you can have whatever you have. And a majority of Jake going to take it. The migrants, you see, they already taking the deal. They probably going to be punching them in as they go in. They're going to get retrofitted with a biometric device. You know, they're going to get hit with it. With, like the Oculus say, the C-hip. They're going to put the C-hip in them. And see, them tribes don't know no better, man. They don't know what's going on. So they're going to take it. They like, shit, Esau give me this, give me that. It's better where I came from. I'm going to take it. You know? So with that being said, I just had to pull that out because seeing that clip, I'm like, oh, it's going down. It's on and cracking. I bet they building facilities around the clock. Which, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that clip. I wanted to see. There you go. Look, they setting them suckers up. Look at constructing them. They're going to build a whole lot of them. They already got some. They're going to build more. Because it's not just going to be the migrants going to go in them. American people going to go in them. Citizens going to go in them. Jake's going to go in there. Like I said, they're going to create the scenario, man. Esau, he's building a scenario like, we see it coming a mile away. Like, man, devil, I see what you're doing. I know your plots. I know your plan. I know what your ultimate goal is. I said, we know what they talk about in those meetings. The Bilderberg meetings, the 300, Committee of 300, Trilateral Commission. We know what they talk about in the meetings, man. They trying to put devices in Yasharallah. And we're looking to offset that. Resist that. Because we see it coming. Blessed for their eyes, for they see. So I just had to put that out there, Yasharallah. I hope this has been edifying. Hey, keep the faith. Keep that resistance built up. Resist this devil. Because we already got the victory. We just got to hold fast to what we got. I want to say Kwam Yasha Allah, Detail Baba Bob, Shalom.